know who this is, and even if you don't, you'll hear his name and realize, hey, that rings a bell. Skot Covert, our bell-ringing meteorologist who's been working part-time for the Salvation Army, and we are so proud of you. We love what you're doing.
He's joking, but it feels like that. I've been at a lot of kettles over the last several weeks, so many that I hear a bell ringing in my ear, even when I'm trying to sleep at night. I hope that goes away sometime after Christmas.
No, you want it there as a memory, and you'll know what I'm going through at my age. But anyway, that's another story. This story, how generous are Arkansans from what you've seen?
So generous. It has been so fulfilling to stand at these kettles, whether it's been hot or raining or really cold as of a couple days ago, and meet Arkansans who not only are they're going to save up their spare change. I met a lady who for weeks saved her spare change in Saline County, and when we found out, she found out we were going to be in Saline County, she said, I'm taking my spare change to Scott in that kettle. And then there are folks that give huge dollars. In fact, we had an anonymous $1,000 donation to our virtual kettle, a $500 anonymous donation last week as well. The donations, big and small, they all add up. Some folks can't contribute and donate, and that's totally fine too. So you know what they did, Craig? They signed up to ring a bell to raise money for the Salvation Army because they cared enough. And I got to tell you, I've just been so fulfilled, just being a part of something so much bigger than all of us that's making a clear difference right here at home.
Well, we've just been amazed at what you've done, and as amazing as your activity has been and the Arkansans responding, there's a little bit of bad news that goes with this tonight.
There is. The Salvation Army's running behind. They're so transparent. I got to tell you, that's one of the things that I appreciate so much about the Central Arkansas Salvation Army. They'll tell you, our goal is 300,000, and right now, we're nowhere near hitting that.
Really?
And there's only a few days left to go in this campaign. When the sun sets on Christmas Eve, December 24th, the Red Kettle campaign's over with. And that money goes to not only just the Angel Tree, which is huge, but disaster relief. We have tornadoes, we have floods in Arkansas, never-ending need there alone. Homeless services, homeless prevention, helping folks find a job, rent and utility assistance, housing for single families, food boxes for folks that don't have anything in the cupboard. Services that go along year-round are funded by the money that comes in during this Red Kettle campaign.
What's done it? Is it a lack of ringers? Is it people cutting back? People maybe not shopping because of COVID? What's the
It certainly could be all of the above. Another one that you may throw out there is simply the fact that people don't have much spare change anymore, and I totally get. Of course, you can contribute electronically now, which is really helpful, and we've seen some success here. The THB Kettle actually raised nearly $16,000 alone, and that's virtually.
Are you done?
No, and I want to tell you why. There's about 3 days left to go in this Red Kettle campaign, and here's something that someone asked me. They said, Scott, why are you doing so much? You're doing more than we asked you to do. And I said, because I believe in it. And Craig, the reason I believe in it is because I've seen it. I've lived it. I know what a single mother looks like, her look on her face when someone knocks at the door and brings a food box. And the reason I've seen that is because I was a kid when that person knocked on my door. I believe in the Salvation Army. I've been an angel on those trees, and I know the difference it makes to have something open up on Christmas morning. Am I done? No, Craig. We've got 3 days left, and we're going to make this up. And here's why I believe that. Arkansans, I've lived here my whole life. We always meet the occasion. We always rise to the occasion, and we do what needs to be done. And right now, what needs to be done is we need to raise about $42,000. It's a big number and only a couple more days left, 2-3 days left to go. But I believe we're going to do it, and so I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop ringing that bell until they take it away from me.
I've got this whole drama playing in my head. People who heard the story, someone with means drops a $42,000 check in your kettle. And wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something? But here's the thing. Craig, I've seen these donations come in both virtually. And you can text the word GIVE to 501-376-1111. And I've seen several people who have the same story as me. They've benefited from the work that the Salvation Army does, and they're just trying to give a little bit. Those $2 $5 donations add up so quickly, and that's why I'm ringing. And I'm not going to stop until we make up that $42,000.
You're going to make it. You're a man on a mission. You've lived it.
I've lived it.
You know it.
I believe it.
You're going to achieve it. Skot Covert, making it personal, and it should be because it affects us all. Give to the kettle. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Greg.